Hello and welcome back to the Pokebrarian Pokemon Prism Nuzlocke. Today we are going to finish up the last trainers on the route to the north of Oxalis City and head toward Mound Cave. So the thing about Mound Cave, as I mentioned last time, is that you need both a fire Pokemon and an electric Pokemon to be successful there. Now, we have Vixen, who is our Vulpix, but we were unable to catch an Electric-type Pokemon on this route. If we cannot catch an Electric-type Pokemon in Mound Cave as our first Pokemon, I have a backup plan. I'm going to come out here, and I've seen some precedent in other Nuzlocke videos for catching a Pokemon to use to get you through an obstacle where you're required to have a certain type of Pokemon and then releasing it. So that's what we would do. We'll come out here and catch a Mareep if need be, and then only use it to get through the Mound Cave obstacle. So we'll put it in the back. We won't put any experience share or anything on it so that it, doesn't level up or do anything in battle, and then as soon as we're done with Mound Cave, we'll release it. So why am I running around over here? I've decided my Pokemon are a little under-leveled for Mound Cave. I'd like to have at least... that was dumb. I'd like to have at least level 12 on everybody before we venture in. We're getting close with most of my Pokemon, but Vixen in particular, since we just caught her, is a lot lower level. So I'm just going to do a little quick grinding, get Vixen up to about level 12. Chomper's going to be level 12 now. As you can see here, level 12 is not going to take long. It's just Rocket and Barbara that are under, and Vixen, which I'm swap training her right now, so this will be quick. Let's switch into Rocket to fight the Smearl. And it water guns, which hurts a fair amount because Rocket doesn't have a lot for special defense. Alright, Rocket's level 12. Good deal. Switch into Barbara. Let's try for a flinch with Astonish. So Astonish, as you noticed, is a ghost-type move. It does not do a ton of damage, but it can make the opponent flinch. So we'll do that a couple times till we get a flinch. Oh, I think we did on the first one, actually. Let's see. Nice. So given how, not very strong Barbara is at this point, I'm actually fairly happy with how that fight went. She was one of the ones I was worried about leveling up. We got a Spinarak here. Barbara will be perfect for this with Gust. Actually, you know what? Let's see how Vixen does. Pretty good. It astonishes, and I don't flinch. One more Ember will take it down. Alright, that is a crispy Spinarak. And I just noticed that I have not caught a Spinarak yet. So, the next one we run into, since we know they're in this patch of grass... Oh no, wait, I can't catch... What am I doing? Sorry, guys. I am worried about my Pokedex, and we're not playing a Pokedex run, we're playing a Nuzlocke run. Just shows you where my head is when I'm in a casual playthrough. Get Vixen out of there. Yeah, when I play casually, I think a lot about the Pokedex and trying to catch all the Pokemon I can find on routes. So, forgive me for my little detour into my casual mindset. And that is a done-for Meryl. Barbara's almost to level 11. Barbara's getting a little low on health. We might run on back after this fight. But as you can see, doing this leveling up, this little bit of grinding, isn't taking me very long. And unlike when I leveled up Rocket, my Pokemon are strong enough to handle it, so we're not having to dash in and out of the Pokemon Center every battle or anything. This time, though, I will make an exception, head on down here. Run on over to the Pokemon Center. I'm going to Ember this spinner there. No, we're not going to catch it. I know. I'm sure people are going to leave comments about how I said I was going to catch Pokemon in a Nuzlocke. No, I'm not going to catch it. Slip of the tongue, guys. We're just going to take it out with another Ember. Oh, hey. There's an item over there. How did I never notice that? Alright, well, good deal. Alright. I'm gonna get Vixen out of this fight with this Meryl right away. Sup, Barbara? Goes for the tail whip. Let's Astonish. See if we can get that flinch. Nope. Still tail whipping. Switching to Gust here. Honestly, Astonish versus Gust with no type advantage doesn't seem to make a huge amount of difference on the damage. So there goes Meryl. Let's go get this. What is this? 2 repels again. Those will be nice later when I don't want to run into wild Pokemon. We might use those a little bit in Mound Cave. So Mound Cave is a big puzzle. You have to find 5 sticks of dynamite, and you have to take them to this guy on the top floor of Mound Cave who uses them to blow up a rock slide that has blocked the exit. But the sticks of dynamite are guarded, first of all, and I'll show you who's guarding them when we get into the cave. And then, second of all, they are spread out all over this very large internal area of the cave that does not really have a map to get through. So, It takes some doing. You gotta kind of wander around in there for a while. Alright, Barbara. Get him with an Astonish. Vixen's level 10. Vixen learned Roar. Roar is not a great... I don't love Roar. Roar. So what Roar does is it chases the enemy Pokemon out of the battle. So if you're fighting a wild Pokemon and you roar at it, the battle ends. You just are done. If you're fighting a trainer Pokemon and you roar, it will force them to switch to the next Pokemon in their roster, which is debatably valuable. Unless you have some foreknowledge of what's in their roster and in what order, you can accidentally make a matchup more difficult by roaring, not easier. So it's of questionable value. Because, of course, if you roar at an enemy Pokemon in a wild battle, I'll show you, you don't get any, you don't get any experience. See, there it goes. And then the battle ends and you get nothing. So, it's not a great way to do things. But that's what it does. I am unlikely to use it hardly ever, and it will probably get replaced the next time Vixen learns a new move. I'm gonna switch into Mary. Take this Vulpix out. Oh, and we'll get Mary to level 14, just coincidentally. Mary the Meryl putting in work. Alright, Mary gets to 14. Now we'll go back to using Barbara. We do want that swap training to be effective. And it water guns, so nothing much. So yeah, I think I've said everything I want to say about Mound Cave until we get in there, but it's long, and it requires a fair amount of time and effort put in. My Pokemon will level up. I will probably have to completely leave Mound Cave at least once to run back to the Oxala City Pokemon Center. So that we don't get killed, because there's a little bit of a level jump, and the trainers that are guarding the Dynamite have some pretty tough Pokemon. I don't think that Vulpix is going to be able to kill Barbara. I think we should be able to stick it out. It is kind of sad that Barbara is... maybe not. Jesus. Come on, get that flinch. Oh, no, it wouldn't have worked because it went first. Alright. So you can't flinch Pokemon that go first. Which is probably part of the reason that the AI is using Quick Attack on me so much. Because it knows that I can't flinch it. The other part of the reason is that these level 6 Vulpix only know Quick Attack and Tail Whip. Alright. So we're gonna... okay. Let's give this a couple quick attacks and see how it goes. I know it's going to do less damage to me than I do to it, so if we can just grind it down with Vixen, then she gets all the experience, and that's beneficial. Yeah, I'll live another one. It's not going to crit twice. There we go. Finished it off. was weird. Weren't they given 54 points apiece to... What was that about? Weren't they given 54 points apiece when I was swap training? Instead of just 54 points to one Pokemon? Shouldn't they have given double? That's weird. Is that a bug? If that's true, I'm going to swap train every time. If they're giving full experience for swap training, then... I mean, that's amazing. It's really weird. So normally when you swap train, the Pokemon that participate in the fight should get the experience distributed evenly. Okay, so here's a Marie. We're not going to catch it yet, because I don't absolutely know that I need it, and I don't want to violate the rules of the Nuzlocke. So we're going to hold out. But we have established that they are in this patch of grass. Ugh. So if we really need to, we can catch one here. Alright, so due to time constraints and the fact that I do want to show you guys a little bit of Mound Cave today, when I finish this battle, we're going to run back. Yeah. Run back, heal up, and go to the cave. Go fight the last trainer in our way and go to the cave. Just so that I don't spend an entire 30-minute video grinding. Though we don't like that paralysis on Vixen at all, so... Alright. So we did pick up some experience. We got a few levels. This is a good thing. We're going to run out. We also may have discovered a bug in how the game distributes trainer experience, or encounter experience, but I don't know. We'll see. Going to go up here. We're going to fight this last guy in between us and Mound Cave. Catch an electric and fire Pokemon, he says. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. We need both an electric Pokemon and a fire Pokemon to successfully get through Mound Cave. And in some ways, this trainer battle is going to be a little bit of a test. As you will see, he has flying and bug-type Pokemon. So he is checking to see if we have electric and fire Pokemon. Which we don't. We don't have an electric Pokemon, but we're going to start up a Sandstorm here. Sandstorm is going to damage non-ground type enemies every turn. So as long as I keep Chomper in, it won't damage him at all, but it will damage my opponents. As you can see, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but that little bit of damage can make or break a trainer battle. And of course, all the flying Pokemon in this game, no pursuit for some reason, so... They just spam it so that you can't change team members. There you go. So that's what Sandstorm is for. You can see it really made a big difference. Vixen grows to level 11. Chomper gets a bunch of experience here. James sent out Spearow. Juggler James. I'm going to set up another Sandstorm. Oh, wait. I don't remember if it subsided or not. Oh, apparently. I think that was a waste of a turn, guys. I wasn't keeping track of my Sandstorm. It's alright. That's Scratch. Wow, nice crit. Okay, so now it subsides. Well, we'll do it again in a minute. One more Scratch will take him down. And then we're going to quick potion up for the next Pokemon. which is going to be a Talo. So we are going to go get a potion out of our bag. And of course it pursuits and crits. We don't have time to start the sandstorm again. I don't want to get killed. We're just gonna scratch this thing to death. Stop growling at me. Twister. Doesn't do much, but I flinch. Oh, man. Growls again. It is stalling me. It is stalling me very effectively. Wow. You might have to swap out. It's grinding me down pretty hard here. Look at that tiny little damage. Twister again. Going for that flinch. And I miss, and we're switching. I'm done. Go, Mary. Jeez, this fight is brutal. He's just got really effective stallers. The reason we switched to Mary, of course, is that Water Gun isn't affected by Growl, so we just take it out. Alright, so last one is a Yanma. Level 11 with speed boost. We're gonna sing it. Alright. Good night, giant dragonfly. Take a nap. And then we're going to switch into Vixen now that it's resting comfortably. We're going to use Ember on it. It just keeps getting faster even while it's asleep. Alright, that bug typing means that Ember does a lot of damage. It stays asleep. And we totally destroy it. Like you do. Vixen grows to level 12. Mary grows to level 15. And Juggler James was defeated. Heed my warning, he says. So, well, we can't heed your warning, buddy. It's a Nuzlocke. Give me a break. I cannot just catch Pokemon whenever I feel like it. Again, if I must catch a Mareep as a utility Pokemon, I will. I am going to try to avoid that. In the meanwhile... Okay, so there's nothing over here, just so that you can see that I can't get to that item. If we go up here, onto Route 83, there's a back entrance into Mound Cave here. This back entrance doesn't do anything right now, but there is an item that we can pick up. So Vixen is going to Ember this Paris. And no more Paris. 4 times super effective versus Bug and Grass. Then we get TM31 Mud Slap, which I don't have any reason to teach to a Pokemon, but we have it. So that's that. Now we're going to go back into the main Route 73 entrance. And look who it is. It's our rival. And this is going to be a rival battle. I can't hear you. Okay, now I get you. Alright, you want me to go where? I'll call you back. I told you to stay out of my way. Can't you follow the most basic instructions? I guess it's time to see if these new Pokemon can slice your team up real good. Yeah, so rival battle. We're going to just open up Mound Cave with that. Francis sent out Paris. Gosh dang it, Francis. Gonna Ember. For that sweet, sweet 4x super effective damage. Wipe out Paris. Get a bunch of experience. Francis sends out a Sneasel, which is a Dark Ice, I believe. So Ember is going to deal with that too. It cuts me and does a bunch of damage. Sweet, sweet, super effective damage. Cut again. Ugh. So his Sneasel is really strong, as you can see. We're going to quick attack. Get in there first. Finish off the Sneasel. Grow to level 13 on Vixen. And it tries to learn Spite, which is a really weird move. Why is it... Okay, well, we'll switch out Tail Whip. I don't use Tail Whip that much. We'll give it a shot. And it learns Spite. Francis sends out his Bagon, so we know already that we want to use Chomper against the Bagon because the Bagon can't really hurt Chomper with Rage. It headbutts me. Does really not very much damage. We are going to set up that Sandstorm. Oh, it knows Bite now. That's spooky. And Mud Slap? Alright, let's see. Okay, so this is why we use Sandstorm. Because I can take a turn to heal, and the Sandstorm will still damage it. Well, it misses with its Bite. Man, that was perfect. That's exactly how you want a potion turn to go. We're just going to switch over to Scratch, since we know Mud Slap isn't super effective against him. Critical hit. Alright, so I think he could take us out. I don't want to use another potion right now. Let's let Mary do that work. Like she does. Mary the Meryl. Tries to bite, misses. The Sandstorm subsides, we're going to Water Gun. It's not very effective, but that special damage still gets through. Chomper grows to 13. Trying to learn Rock Throw, which is awesome, and we are going to teach it Rock Throw right now. We're going to dump Leer in favor of Rock Throw. Mary gains a bunch of experience, and we defeat Francis. What was that for, huh? Because you're Francis, Francis. These worthless pests are just a waste of my time. Now I am off to find new Pokemon that suit my specific needs. What those are? Ha! That's not your concern. Which is a fancy way of saying that he has no idea what those Pokemon are. Oh, hey look! Our first Pokemon encountered in Mound Cave is going to fall under the Species Clause that I listed in my Nuzlocke rules, the full Nuzlocke rules in the description. We're gonna roar it. Bye. And get out of here. So, Species Clause says that I may ignore encounters that match the species of Pokemon that I have already caught, if I choose to. And since we have Barbara in the party, we can ignore that Zubat encounter and try again for a Pokemon that we don't have on our team already. And we can try that as many times as necessary, which is good news. But we will be trying to catch our first Pokemon in Mound Cave next episode. That is all for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, a comment, hit me up with a subscription. Thanks again to all of my Pokebrarian community subscribers and viewers, and we will see you again next time, where we go into Mound Cave and really try to catch ourselves another team member. Have a good day.